Hey y'all, coming to you from the international headquarters of ScottieDTV, but I was down at the 2023 World of Wheels Birmingham, and I came across a very cool 1962 Bel Air I think y'all are gonna like. Let me get the camera turned around, we'll take a quick look at it. Well, I dig them bubble tops. It's a 1962 Bel Air. I don't know how long it's been done, but I believe it was up at Shades, which would mean that it was done in September of last year for sure. I talked to the owner of the car. No big story behind it. Gentleman's getting older like we all are. Said that he'd built several cars and he'd never had a bubble top. And so he told his wife, before I retire from building cars, I want to make sure that I get one of those for myself. And yeah, he played heck getting one because obviously the value's up on him and nobody wants to turn them loose. So he said he had one in particular that he was chasing after, and the guy told him he'd sell it to him. Then he changed his mind, and so he just waited, and eventually the deal was able to be put together and he bought it. And then he wanted to pro touring it, custom interior, and it's a chassis car. So, you know, it's been taken to that next level. It's very, very nice. It actually won the top award at Birmingham World of Wheels. It's not best in show, but it's the Vaughn something, I think, award. It comes with a check for $10,000, just like Detroit. So it's a really big deal if you can come into Birmingham and win it. Trunk matches the rest of the interior. The body color is a custom color, and I, from a distance, thought it was white with red interior. And then I got close to it and I thought it was that new like sandstone type of colors that everybody's kind of a grayish color that people put it on, but it wasn't that either. And the more you walked around it, the less decisive or the less sure you were what color was, you know, what it was, how to name it. So it's not white, it's not gray, it's just a very, very cool color. It's got shot fuel wheels on it. I didn't get to size, sorry about that. And I don't think that there's a lot of body modifications made to it. On these 62s, you don't have to. LT4 up under the hood. Some really nice panel work. I like how they use that gray. I think that, you know, that gray and that red looks really good against that body color. Whether you call it white or you call it silver or gray, whatever you call it, it works well. And I'm in there on load-in days so that there's less crowd that I have to fight. So they only turn on about half the lights in these places, you know, when they're loading stuff in. And so the lighting's not always the best. But it's sure a nice car. And it turns out, you know, he watches ScottieDTV, and so he was aware of what I did and was excited to think that his car was going to be on the channel. And that's always cool to me, because even after almost 14 years, I don't take for granted anybody knows what I'm doing, or that I think how much of a desire to be on it. So yeah, that's cool for me to run into somebody too that, like I said, is excited that I'm there. And of course, you know, when I find something as cool as this 62 Bel Air, I was excited to find it too. Just a good looking car, beautiful up underneath, just like it is on top. Everything's straight on it. That black driver's side outside tail light actually opens, and that's where you fill it at. Fuel. Put fuel in it, which I thought was a trick little addition to it. And it was hard to shoot because there was a big post right up here on the front corner of it. But I did my best, and like I said, it was a car that really caught my eye. I thought it was cool. I figured you all would want to see it too. I'm a bubble top fanatic. I love them. 61, 62s. Doesn't matter to me. I just think Chevrolet could have quit making cars after that and they'd still be selling these things today. So there you go, from the 2023 World of Wheels Birmingham, a very cool 1962 Bel Air Bubblicious. Hope you all have enjoyed it. See ya! Hey y'all, make sure you subscribe to this channel and visit ScottieDTV.com for an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the one at the end of this video.